Hi everybody, welcome back. It's time to do some yoga. Grab your yoga mat, maybe some props if you'd like to use them. Let's get started. We'll begin in a seated position today, so just find a comfortable spot. I'm sitting on a block cross-legged. Feel free to do the same, or wherever it is reasonable for you to remain for the first few moments of our practice together while we get centered, while we get grounded, before we start doing more movement. Let the backs of the hands rest on the legs. If it's comfortable to do so, close your eyes. Take a moment or two as you settle into your seat. Just find where it's comfortable. Sitting tall. Feel the shoulders soften away from the ears. Observing the weight of the hands on the legs. Observing the weight of your sit bones on the mat or on your prop. And just observing your body in space. Softening the space between the eyebrows. Bringing awareness now to the breath. As you lengthen each time you inhale, each time you exhale. But keeping the lengths of the inhales matching the lengths of the exhales. Strengthening the quality of the breath. And keep it fired up, maybe engaging a gentle ujjayi breath as you move through your practice today. That's the gentle snoring sound that's created at the back of the throat, almost as if you were saying H-A, ha, fogging up a mirror, but with the mouth closed. Ujjayi pranayama is a great way to generate heat as well as just detoxify the body. Let's take 2 or 3 more deep breaths right here. And opening up the eyes if they're not already open. Start taking in the room around you, the space around you. Bring the palms to prayer at the heart. With your next inhale, reach the arms straight up overhead, interlace fingers and press the palms up. You can either look up at the backs of your hands or drop your chin toward the chest if that feels better. Completely up to you. Of course, you'll be modifying your practice today as it makes sense for you. One more breath. Looking straight ahead, lower the right arm, fingertips toward the mat. Stretch the left arm overhead and take a peek toward the left side. Hold for a full breath. As you center it out, keep the left arm lifting and drop the left arm behind you. Take your right fingertips to the left elbow just for a little tricep stretch. And just hold here for another deep breath as you open up through the left arm. And returning both arms overhead, interlace fingers again, press the palms up, relax the shoulders. Now dropping the left arm down toward the mat, sweep the right arm over and relaxing the left shoulder away from the ear, peek toward the right, one breath. Center it out a bit as you sit upright, bend the right elbow, take your left fingertips to the right elbow for your tricep stretch. Sit tall and reach the right arm just slightly toward the left side, one breath. And letting go, return both hands toward the mat. Let's come off of our seat and come on to hands and knees. From your hands and knees, you can tuck, or actually start tucking the toes. Slide your right leg back behind you with the toes tucked on the mat, and the right heel gently presses back. So the back of your right kneecap lifts up toward the sky, and you'll start to feel the right leg wake up a little bit. Just very gentle, very subtle stretch, always beginning from smaller movements before we move into the larger ones. Lift the right leg up, extend the left arm straight forward. Feel free to hold it right here. Draw the belly in a little bit, finding some length in the spine. And again, either hold here, or if you want to grab a back bend, bend the right knee, reach the left hand back, grab the right foot and kick into your left hand. And let's hold for another deep breath. And releasing out, let's meet with the right leg back, left arm forward, then lower the left hand. Take your right knee, drop it outside the left leg. If there's room to comfortably do so, maybe sit back. Just a little spinal lengthening, a little more hip stretching, one more breath. And coming back up to hands and knees, the right knee goes back. Left leg, slide it back, toes tucked, left heel, press it back a little bit so you feel the left leg wake up. Back of the left kneecap, lifting up to the sky. Keep the hips about level as you lift the left leg, reach your right arm forward, hold here, breathe as you lengthen, or if you'd like the add-on, bend the left knee, reach your right hand back, catch the left foot and kick into your right hand. And we'll give it another full breath. Letting go, we'll meet with the left leg back, right arm forward, lower your right hand to the mat and take the left knee outside the right leg. Feel free to keep it here, or if there's room to comfortably do so, shift back, enjoy a nice lengthening stretch one more time. Coming back up to hands and knees, return the left knee back to the left side. Spread the fingers wide, tuck your toes, and lift up and back, down dog. Of course, you're welcome to walk out your feet in the first down dog if you like. Just pedaling out the heels. If it feels good, go for it. All right, if you don't need to do that, you're certainly welcome to skip it. Stay with the breath and keep it nice and strong. One more breath here. And with a big inhale, lift the heels up. Big exhale, sink the heels down. Rolling forward to plank, line up the shoulders over the wrist. You can take chaturanga or lower knees, chest, chin. Pull it through into low cobra pose, bhujangasana, or up dog with the straight arms, and bring it back to down dog. Listen carefully from your down dog. Put a little bend in the knees, just a soft bend. Walk your hands halfway back so you're in a short down dog. Take your right hand to the outside of the left leg for a little down dog with a twist and soften into the right elbow. You can lower the right hand toward the foot if there is room to do so. Then peek under the left arm. Hold for another deep breath. And bring your right hand back to the right side and switch. Left hand outside the right leg. either keeping it where it is or sliding it toward the ankle if there's room. Soften the left elbow. Let your heart shine through the right side. As you look under the right arm, hold for another deep breath. Return your left hand to the left side. Walk the hands all the way back out into your regular down dog. Now let's look forward through the hands. Walk or hop your feet to the front. Fold over the legs when you get there. Your feet slightly separating. Let your head hang heavy. Roll up slow to stand. When the head comes up last, stand tall, soften the shoulders, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms around, grab the right wrist with the left hand, stretch up and over left, lengthen the tailbone down, come back to center, grab the left wrist, stretch up and over to the right, come back to center, dive over the legs, soften the knees, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, send the left leg back in low lunge twist, lift the right arm high. Reach up, look to the right, maybe peek up at your fingertips. Give it one more deep breath in. And lower the right hand, down dog, step back. Big inhale, roll it forward to plank. Chaturanga or drop the knees. Inhale to your back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, press back down dog. Let's hold for another deep breath or two. And looking forward through the hands, step or float your feet to the front. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, sweep the arms around, rise up. Grab the right wrist again with the left hand, stretch up and over left. Take it to center, grab the left wrist as you stretch over to the right. Come back to the middle, dive over the legs. Then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Lift the left arm and take your twist. Look left, maybe peek up at your fingertips. Keep the front knee bending deep. With your next exhale, lower the left hand, down dog, press back. Big inhale, roll it forward to plank. Chaturanga or modify. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, take it back to your down dog. Let's take another 2 or so deep breaths. Look forward through the hands. Walk or jump the feet to the front. Lift your chest on the inhale. Exhale, round it down. Stepping your feet together, toes and heels touch, Utkatasana, chair pose. And dive right back over the legs, Uttanasana. Send the left leg back in low lunge. Lift the right arm high. Low lunge twist, look up. Lower the right hand to the mat. Soften the back knee, look forward for balance. Take it up into high lunge. Press down and lift. You can keep the back knee soft or you can keep pressing the left heel back. Whatever feels good here for the hips and the back. Drop the shoulders, reach the fingertips up, and maybe take a peek up toward the sky. One breath. Look straight ahead. With your next inhale, we're stepping up with the left knee and bringing the hands to the knee. So inhale, come up, hands to the knee. Exhale, high lunge, bring it back. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, high lunge. Sweep the arms back behind you, flip the palms forward, lean in for warrior 3, float the back leg up, one breath. We'll take it to warrior 2, step back, heel down, reach the arms out, one breath. Bring the palms to prayer. Let's do a little skandasana to the left. Straighten the front leg and bend deep through the left knee. You can always lower the hands if you need. Let's take one more breath. Lower hands to the mat, low lunge, pivot around to the front, downward facing dog, step back. You can hold in your down dog or flow through. completely up to you. All right, you can have a more active practice or a more restorative practice. Hold for another deep breath. Lifting up the right leg, bend the knee, open the hip, head down. Level the hips, low lunge, step through the hands. Step all the way up to the front and fold over the legs, head down. Stepping your feet together, toes, heels touch, sit deep in chair pose, lift the arms up. Dive over the legs, Uttanasana, head down. Send the right leg back in low lunge. Take your twist, float the left arm up, look up. Lower the left hand to the mat. Soften the back knee, look forward for balance as you press down, take it up to high lunge. Again, take a moment, get yourself set up. Keep the arms strong, soft shoulders, and maybe peek up toward the sky, one more breath. We'll look forward. With the next inhale, we step up with the right leg. Inhale, step up, hands to the knee. Exhale, step back, high lunge. One more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, high lunge. Sweep the arms behind you, flip the palms to face forward. Warrior 3, float the back leg up. One breath, strong standing leg. Warrior 2, step back, heel down, reach the arms out. One breath. Take both palms to prayer at the heart. Skandasana, side lunge, go right. Lower both hands to the mat, low lunge, and pivot around to the front. Let's meet in down dog, step it back. You can hold it here or flow through. Take another full breath. Inhaling, lift the left leg, bend the knee, open the hip, head down. Level the hips, low lunge, step through the hands. Step all the way up to the front and fold over the legs, returning the feet together. Utkatasana, chair. Dive over the legs, Uttanasana. Left foot back, low lunge. Low lunge twist, reach the right arm high, look up. Lower the right hand to the mat. Straighten the front leg. Head down, modified Parsvottanasana. Bend the right knee, low lunge, look forward. Press down, high lunge, and take it up. Soften the shoulders, maybe look up, one breath. Look forward just one time. Inhale, step the left leg up, bring your hands to the knee. High lunge, step it back. Warrior 3, sweep the arms back, lean in, float the left leg up. Warrior 2, step back, come up, arms out. One breath. Bring the prayer to the heart, Skandasana, go left. Stretch the right leg, one breath. Hands to the mat, low lunge, and pivot around to the front. Down dog split, sweep the right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, head down. You can hold in your down dog split or take Ardha Chakrasana, flip the dog, step the right foot back, pivot, and float the right arm over. It's a nice front body opener. Let's give it one more big inhale. And exhale, down dog split. We meet with the right leg up. Step to low lunge and bring it through the hands. Step all the way up to the front of the mat and fold over the legs. Return feet together, toes, heels touch, Utkatasana, chair. Dive over the legs, Uttanasana. Right foot back, low lunge. Take your twist, lift the left arm high, look up. Lower the left hand, modified Parsvottanasana as you add the straight left leg, forehead to the shin. Take it to low lunge, bend the left knee, look forward. Press down, high lunge, arms all the way high. Look up if you can, one breath. And looking forward just one time. Inhale, step the right knee up, hands to the knee. High lunge, float back. Warrior 3, sweep the arms back, flip the palms forward, right leg high, strong left leg, 1 breath. Warrior 2, step back, arms reach out. Palms to prayer, Skandasana, go to the right. Stretch the left leg, 1 breath. Hands to the mat, take it to low lunge at the front, pivot around, level out, down dog split, left leg sweeps up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, head down. Feel free to keep it here. Feel free to flip the dog, Ardha Chakrasana, half wheel, step the left foot back, left arm over. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale to down dog split. We meet here, left leg high. Step to low lunge with your foot through the hands. Step all the way up to the front and fold over the legs. Keep your feet about hip width distance. Padangusthasana, grab onto big toes in yogi toe lock. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, round it down. Sit bones high, elbows out. And of course, feel free to modify in ragdoll if you prefer, with your hands holding opposite elbows as you fold over the legs. 2 more breaths. And press down, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release the toes, bring both hands to your waist. With a flat back, press up slow to stand. Keep the breath moving as you stand up. Keep the hands on the waist. Let's do a little Natarajasana dancer pose. Look past the nose, shift your weight to the right leg, lift the left knee and pick up your left palm. Kick your left foot back, catch the foot on the inside with your hand close to the ankle. Zip it up by bringing both knees together, level the hips. Keep looking straight ahead, right? Your energy flows where your gaze goes, right? So no looking down, look straight ahead, lift the right arm high. Kick back into your left hand. And when you have the back bend, you're welcome to hold it here, breathe. If you have the space to work it a little bit deeper, you can keep kicking all the way back while letting your right arm reach all the way forward, right? If you move forward without the back bend, you're missing half the pose. So keep kicking, keep reaching, balancing, breathing. Open the heart 1 more time. Slowly return back up, keep the breath moving. We'll lower the left leg, lower the right arm, return right away to stillness. Hands on the waist, shift your weight to the left leg, lift the right knee, pick up the right palm, maintaining your gaze on the drishti, kick the right foot back and catch the foot inside with the right hand close to the ankle. Bring the knees together, hips level, stand tall, lift the left arm. Kick back. When you have the back bend, you're in the pose. Feel free to work it deeper, but only if you can maintain the back bend. If you pull the left arm forward and lose the back bend, again, you're losing half the pose. Keep the breath moving. If you fall out, come back in. One more breath. Slowly return back up. Lower the right foot, lower the left arm. Find stillness. Keep the feet hip width distance. Inhale, sweep the arms around. Reach, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive over the legs, Uttanasana. Padahastasana, hand to foot pose. We lift the chest, lift the fronts of the feet and slide the hands under. And drop the toes down, head down as you round. Let's give it about 3 to 5 deep breaths. Of course, you're welcome to take another ragdoll pose. Just make sure that you switch the hands so the opposite hand is on top. Let's give it another full breath. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, releasing out the hands. Step your left leg back in low lunge. Turn the back heel at a 45-degree angle. Parsvottanasana, straighten the front leg. Soften your forehead toward the front shin. You can keep the hands down, maybe use blocks under the hands if you like, or if you want to go for it, you want to challenge yourself, slide the hands back and take your hands to opposite elbows. If you have the space behind you, you can also, or rather space in the shoulders, you can take your palms in reverse namaskar behind the back. Move mindfully, take your time. One more breath. Lower both hands to the mat if they're not already there. Lift the chest. Keep the legs nice and strong. Parvrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Take your left hand closer inside the right foot on a block or not. Lift the right arm up. Make sure your back heel stays anchored down. Turn your head to the right, maybe peek up and hold. Another deep breath. Lower your right hand, low lunge. Pigeon pose, bring the right knee through. Slide the left leg back, sit tall. Lengthen. You can hold it here. Of course, please modify on the back if that makes sense for your joints today. Option 1, if you want to move forward, go more restorative, slide the arms out, head down. Option 2, if you'd like to keep it a little bit more active, in line with the heart openers. Bend the left knee, reach the left hand back, grab your foot, sit tall. Maybe the right hand stays down for balance, or maybe float the right arm up. Hold for another deep breath. We'll release it out, lower the left foot, sweep the left leg around. Let's do a little reverse tabletop. All 10 toes point forward, separate the feet and the knees about hip width. You can turn the fingertips in or out. I'm gonna keep them, I'm gonna turn them back, turn them away from me so the fingertips point toward the wall behind me. Then press down, inhale, come up, knees forward, chest up, head back, tailbone forward, come up, lift up, give another deep breath in. Then exhale, lower the sit bones toward the mat. Extend both legs straight forward, Paschimottanasana. Reach your hands for the feet. We'll hold for another deep breath. And release the feet, slide the hands in, head up, come onto hands and knees. Brief down dog just as a transition. Step your left foot through, right heel 45-degree angle, Parsvottanasana, straighten the left leg, forehead to the shin, blocks if you want to use them, or if you tried it on the first side and you want to give it a go, slide the hands back, take your hands to opposite elbows, but make sure your opposite hand is on top, or palms in reverse namaskar. Chest forward, head down, one more breath. Keep the legs strong, but lower both hands to the mat, lift the chest. Parvrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle, slide the right hand closer inside the left foot. Keep the head up, the chest up, lift the left arm. Draw the left hip back slightly, make sure the back heel stays connected to the mat. Look left, maybe look up, one more breath. Lower the left hand, low lunge, bend the left knee. Pigeon, transition through. Right leg back, sit tall. Modify as you need on the back for the variation if that's best for you today. You can stay here, you can slide the arms out, lower the head down, or if you did the king pigeon variation, keep the chest lifted, bend the right knee and reach your right hand to the foot. Sit tall, either keep the left hand down, or if you want to go for it, challenge your balance, float the left arm up. Let's take another full breath wherever you are. We'll lower the left hand, we'll lower the right leg, we'll meet upright, roll to your outer left hip, sweep the right leg around, another reverse tabletop, bending at your knees, all 10 toes point forward. Separate the feet and knees a little, turn the fingertips away from you. Press down, inhale, lift up. All right, chest up, head back. Keep the toes resting nice and easy on the mat. No gripping the toes, no lifting the toes. Tailbone forward, chest up. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Slide the heels forward and reach hands to your feet, Paschimottanasana. Let's give it another full breath. And slide the hands in, lift the head up, bend up at the knees, Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees out. Sit tall. Feel free to stay right here if this is deep enough, or if there's room to do so, lean in without crouching down and hunching. Keep the chest lifted, lengthen forward, and let's hold for another deep breath. Bring it all the way back up, fold the knees in. As we continue winding things down, option one as a restorative option, lay down, keep both knees bending, lay down on the back, bring both knees together, separate the feet a little bit, make sure the feet stay on the mat. You can rest palms on the belly. This is a great way to release the low back, even though it probably doesn't feel like you're doing anything. It is very good for the lumbar spine. It just helps to reset things in a very gentle way. Feel free to hold here for a few breaths. If you'd like to use the opportunity to go upside down, certainly if you have a headstand practice, I'm going to be doing Sarvangasana shoulder stand. So as long as you're not working through any injuries, head, neck, shoulders, feel free to go for either option. You can modify your shoulder stand as well by lifting the hips and sliding a prop like a block under the sacrum, or even a blanket or a bolster. Move mindfully wherever you are, take your time. And if you're lifting up into shoulder stand, make sure that your head stays stable. Looking up at your toes, so no turning your head side to side. If you need to look around, you have to come down first. And if you're up in shoulder stand, maybe Halasana plow. And take another full breath. If you're upside down, lower out. Take your counter stretch. I'm going to take fish pose using a block between my shoulder blades. Stretch out the legs, chest up, head back. You don't have to use a prop if you'd rather the active variation. And if you're on your back with the knees bending, you can drop the arms out and windshield wiper your knees side to side if that feels good on the back and or hips. Let's give it another deep breath or two. And coming out, release. If you're using props like I am, you'll just roll to your side, remove the prop, roll onto your back, hug the knees in toward the chest. Feel free to rock a little, happy baby. Maybe take any other final stretch or shape that you'd like to do before settling into a few moments of stillness. Otherwise, feel free to go right back into your Shavasana, extending out the legs. Separate the feet, turn the palms up, close your eyes. Letting go of any Ujjayi breath, settling into just a few moments of stillness. Take this time, let the body have the opportunity to restore and recover so you feel better stepping off the mat than when you first stepped on today.